Hey dear friends, welcome to your in-home yoga sesh. I'm Chazzy and I will be your guide. So today we're gonna get started, so hop on your mats. I like to start with a blanket underneath the sit bone. So before you get started, maybe grab a blanket or a pillow or a block, anything to get the pelvis up and elevated, elongate your spine. Begin to notice your breath. Draw the crown up to the sky. Maybe close the eyes or take a soft downward gaze, whatever feels right for you. Pull the navel up and in, strong core. We're going to begin today by centering ourselves with our yogic breath, our three-part yogic breath. So inhaling, filling the belly like a balloon, nice and deep, expanding the ribs, filling the heart, and exhale through the heart, the ribs, pulling the navel back into the spine. Inhale, fill the belly, expand the ribs, lift the chest, and exhale through the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Maybe bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly to make this a little bit easier. Inhale through the belly, the ribs and the chest. Exhale, the ribs, and the belly. Continue at your own pace. Inhaling the three parts of the belly, ribs, and the chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, and belly. Last round, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Begin to flutter the eyes open. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our knees. We're going to begin today with some Sufi rolls. So as you inhale, let's push the heart forward, and on the exhale, make a little circle with the spine. So coming back, inhaling as your heart shines forward. Exhale as you round through the spine. Inhale. Letting your breath guide the movement. And exhale. Continue with your little circles at your own pace. And when you get back to the forward position, let's just pause, take a breath, and we're going to go in the opposite direction. So exhale as you move back, inhale as you come forward. Continue to warm up the spine. And let's come back to a nice neutral position. Inhale the arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And starting at the base of the spine, leading with the heart, let's twist to the right side of the body. The back of the left hand comes to the back of the right knee, and the right hand comes back behind you like a kickstand. So inhale to lift the crown to the spine, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale the arms back overhead and other side. Right hand comes back behind the left knee, left hand comes back like a kickstand. Wringing out the organs like a sponge. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale a little bit deeper. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale back to center, arms up overhead. Beautiful. All right, so here let's keep our blankets. Whether you have good knees, bad knees, whatever kind of knees, I always like to welcome a blanket. Let's keep our knees healthy here. So moving into our hero pose, we're just gonna start by warming up the wrists. So take your wrists and draw infinity circles. Warming them up before we move into our tabletop position. And then when you're satisfied, let's go in the opposite direction. It might feel kind of wonky at first. That's okay, just go with it. Great. And moving into our tabletop. So, strong core here, pull the navel up to the spine. Hips are over knees, shoulders over wrists. Gaze is down. Just breathe here for a moment. And on your next inhale, moving into happy cow. So gaze goes up, tailbone goes up. Strong core. Exhale, scary cat. Round down, gaze at the knees. Inhale, happy cow, heart shines forward. Exhale, round in to scary cat. Inhale, happy cow. Last one, round into scary cat. Pulling the navel up into the spine and exhale. Beautiful. So on your next inhale, we're gonna take the left toes, extend the leg out. And if you're new to yoga, it's okay to balance the toes on the mat here. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, you can lift the heel up to hip height. And then we're gonna bring the right bicep to the right ear. Nice strong core here. We're gonna go for 3. So crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, find length one more time. Exhale, back down to center. Exhale, inhale, bring the right leg out. If you're here, be here, that's okay. If you'd like to find a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead and bring that leg up to hip height. Left bicep to left ear. Strong core, pull that navel into the spine. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, last time. And exhale, crunch. Go ahead and do any organic movement now. So whether that's a couple more happy cows, scary cat, maybe you want to do some barrel rolls, maybe a child's pose. Do whatever feels right in your body right now. Welcoming in any organic movement. Okay, so now's a good time to remove our blanket and let's step to the top of our mat. Inhale, arms up overhead. Maybe a baby back bend here. Hands to heart center. Exhale, baby bend in the knees, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, pressing the palms away from the shins, weights in the toes here. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the feet back, top of a push-up. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So you really want to get the hips as high into the sky as you can. Maybe walk your dog a little bit here. Pressing away from the mat. Chest towards the mat. Couple breaths here. Beautiful. Gaze towards the front of the mat. And let's just enjoy baby steps. Ooh. You don't fall. Feel the stretch all the way up. The back of the legs, the back of the spine. Great. And let that head hang heavy for just a moment or two. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sunburst the arms all the way up overhead, baby back bend. Exhale, down to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, baby bend in the knees, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the feet back. I like to float my knees down because I'm pretty tired today. If you're more of an advanced yogi, you can do your chaturanga however you wish. If you're a beginner, I like to keep it simple. So keeping the elbows hugged into the ribs, we're gonna slowly lower down. Press the tops of the feet and the hips into the mat as we peel the heart off the mat, Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Exhale down, curl the toes under, lift up, hips up and back, making a triangle with the body, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Keeping the back heel lifted, energetically pull the thighs together to find balance. Inhale for crescent warrior. Breathe here for just a moment. Find strength and stability here in your warrior pose. Maybe bring the arms to cactus, baby back bend. And exhale, frame the front foot. Step that foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Again, keeping that back heel lifted, energetically pull those thighs together, and inhale, crescent warrior. Maybe do some cactus arms, whatever feels right for you in your practice today. Feel strong, and exhale. Lower those knees, elbows into the ribs, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forward fold. Lower down. Inhale, lift. And let's pull those knees to the side of the mat, the outer edges of the mat. And let's just come into a nice, comfortable child's pose for a moment. My offering for you here is to bring back in your yogic breath, that 3-part breath. And when you're ready, lift back up, step back into plank, and hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe here for 3 breaths. Good, and when you're complete, gaze to the top of the mat, and let's step it forward with the right and then the left leg. Exhale, fold. And if you have blocks, I love this trick, especially whether you're a new yogi or an advanced yogi. Take a block and place it between the thighs, just above the knees, and just slightly squeeze it together. It engages different muscles in the core. It's just a different sensation in the pose, and I highly recommend it if you're trying to build your core strength. So, bring your block in, pretend like we're coming up from our forward fold, bend into the knees, go back into your chair. So draw the tailbone down into the earth. Woo! Weights in the heels, and your knees are generally over the ankles. Now you can bring your arms up here unless you have any unregulated blood pressure. I like to bring my hands here just because it's more comfortable. You can always bring them to cactus arms if you'd like to. It's really up to you. This is your practice, so play with it. We're gonna be here for a few moments. So just breathe into this space. Breathe into this fierce pose. And it's not about how deep you can sit into the chair. Really focus on the integrity of the posture, the strength that you build in this pose, the fire. And forward fold. Go ahead and remove that block, put it to the side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sunburst the hands all the way up overhead, baby back bend. And exhale, back to heart center. Beautiful. So, because I'm at a park and the ground's a little bit uneven, that's something that I'm gonna have to work with. So wherever you're at, I encourage you to find a drishti point, a focal point in front of you that's not moving, that you can focus on while we move into our tree posture. So first we're gonna move into our palm tree. So bear weight into the left side, bring up the right knee, and we're just gonna hold this for 3 breaths. If you fall out of it, that's okay, come back into it. And when you're ready, we're gonna do 5 little kicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can hold this, awesome. If you need to put the foot back down, go ahead. I might have to. There we go. And just bring it back up. So our chair pose, bring the knee out, chair pose. Tree pose, go ahead and bring the knee out, and we can rest it on the ankle. If this is your tree, awesome, let this be your tree. Meet your edge today, don't fall off it. If you'd like, you can bring it up a little bit farther, just below the knee. Never bring it onto the knee. Be safe with your knees today. And if you feel like you're ready, really focus on that drishti, that focal point, and you can assist with your hands to bring the foot up into the thigh. So really energetically press that thigh and that foot together, like making a delicious peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Beautiful. Do whatever you'd like with your arms. If you want to bring them up, maybe do a mudra of your choice, whatever feels good for you right now. Beautiful. Hold this for a couple more breaths. You're doing great, yogi. So strong in your tree, your humble tree. And always bring the knee back in and relax it back down. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and shake out that left leg. Doing great. And let's find some stability in this right leg. So I like to spread out my toes. I call them yogi toes. I lift them all up and then I put them back down. Super fun. I think it's a bandha. Anyway, find stability in that right leg. Inhale, lift up the left knee into palm tree. And when you're ready, we're gonna do 5 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Again, if you need to bring the leg back down, do so. Let's bring the knee out, and we're gonna start at the ankle. This is a lovely, humble tree. Again, I encourage you to do whatever feels good in your arms. You can do cactus arms. We're in the beautiful state of Arizona today where there are cactus everywhere. So whatever feels good for you. If you're ready, go ahead and bring the leg up wherever feels right. Focus on that focal point, your drishti point. Really strong core here. Energetically pushing that foot and thigh together. Whoop. It's a windy tree. Couple more breaths, doing great. Again, if you fall out of it, get back into it. We're still here. And safely bring the knee back in and down. Beautiful. Okay. Let's begin our cool down. So coming to actually, let's do some malasana. So if you are comfortable with the yogi squat, I encourage you to then do your yogi squat. If you like props, bring blocks or a blanket or pillows, whatever you have around in your house. And let's bring those feet towards the outer edge of the mat. So drawing the tailbone down to the earth, bringing the hands at heart center, we're gonna begin to bend into the knees. So if you need your blocks, awesome. If not, awesome. Be with where you're at today. So really energetically pulling those knees inward against the back of the elbows. Breathing here. Feeling that stretch in the inner legs. Nice long spine. And while our hands are at heart center, maybe just find a moment of gratitude for your practice today. Gratitude for the capability that your body has to do what it has to do. Thankful for every cell in your body. Whatever you've got going on right now, find gratitude. And if you have props, go ahead and move them to the side now and use those hands behind you. Legs extended long. Nice strong core here, hands up high. If you have tight hamstrings like me, your knees might be bent, and that's totally okay. Inhale, lift, and exhale, flat spine here. We really want to keep the integrity of the pose. You don't have to touch your toes, they're already attached to your body. And when you're ready, then we're just gonna fall forward. Let the belly go, relax fully into this posture, and just breathe through it. Maybe focus on your 3-part yogic breath again. Inhaling through the belly and the ribs and the chest. Exhaling through the chest and the ribs and the belly. Find the earth with your palms. Begin to walk the body back up slowly. So now we're going to slowly roll down onto our backs. Beautiful. Bring the right leg into our chest. Breathe here, feeling that nice, lovely stretch. Bend into the left knee, bringing the foot to the floor. Make a figure 4 with the right heel over the left knee. And then if you feel a stretch here, awesome. That's great. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, go ahead and lace the fingers behind the left leg, keeping both feet flexed. Energetically push your right knee in that direction. This is prone pigeon. Feeling a stretch in the glute, maybe the side of the right leg. And let's go ahead and bring that down. Cactus arms or arms at a T, whatever your space looks like, whatever you have available. And then let's go ahead and move this leg all the way down. If you have a healthy neck, go ahead and gaze towards the right hand. If you're healing anything, just gaze forward. One last gentle twist before we end our practice. One last little detox for the day. On your next inhale, let's come back to neutral, release that right leg, extend it all the way down, and bring that left leg into the chest. Bend into the right knee, figure 4, left ankle over right knee. If you feel a stretch here, you can always press into, not directly into the knee, but just below the knee if you'd like a deeper stretch here. Or if you want to move into lacing the fingers behind the right leg, that feels nice too. Keep both feet flexed. And breathe into this space. Energy flows where thought goes. Okay, when you feel complete, let's go ahead and release the leg down. Cactus arms again, or arms at a T, and float your left foot all the way down, feeling a slight stretch. Little twist here. Again, if you have a healthy neck, gaze towards the left hand. If you're healing a neck, you can gaze at the sky. Unless you're outside and the sun's in your eyes, go ahead and float the eyes closed. Breathe here, breathe into this gentle twist. Last little detox of the day. And when you feel complete, inhale, bring those legs back up. And before we move into our Shavasana, I just want to encourage you to do any last movement that you feel that your body needs right now. Maybe that's a happy baby. Maybe you want to move into bridge pose. I'm going to extend my legs and move right into Shavasana. Give you a moment to do that last pose. If you want to put a blanket under the knees or under the head, make yourself as comfortable as possible. I want you to pretend like you've got little roots growing down from every part of your body that's touching the ground. And those little roots are absorbing relaxation into your feet, absorbing almost warm water, relaxing into the ankles and the knees. The relaxation is making its way to the thighs and the pelvis. The warmth is moving over the spine and the chest, relaxing the shoulders and the elbows, the wrists and the fingers, absorbing the relaxation into the jaw, the eyes, softening the forehead and the scalp. Right, go ahead and stay here in your Shavasana, your corpse pose, as long as you need. Thank you for practicing with me today. Again, I'm Chazzy, and have a wonderful day. Namaste.